Like many other small communities, Lawrence County is facing great capital needs. And unfortunately, for many years, Lawrence has kicked the can down the road when there's problems have arisen. They put duct tape on issues that should have been fixed. For example, take a look at the historic courthouse in downtown Lawrence. If you've ridden by lately, you'll notice that it's deteriorating. The plaster's falling off the walls, the roof's leaking. It's a mess. We currently have 7 bridges closed in the county because they are not able to be driven on because they're not safe. And then you also have the jail facility, which the sheriff houses as evidence, which is in total disarray and should not be being used. So today we're going to talk about ways we can address some of these problems that we have in the county and a way to fix it. So right now Lawrence County is facing around $100 million in capital needs. That includes buildings all over the county, roads, bridges, emergency service equipment, patrol cars. Capital can include all array of things, this physical, tangible items that you can touch. Buildings such as the courthouse are estimated around $10 million to fix. The road issue is $40 million, not counting the bridges. The sheriff's evidence building that we looked at earlier, we're looking at about $6 to $8 million to get the sheriff a new building, and I would say a place he can store his evidence. In the past, the previous administrator did not do a good job of alerting the council and the people about problems and giving them a solution to fix it. Our current administrator has done a great job at putting together a capital improvement plan. It is a long-term plan that will help us over the years. So things like the courthouse, we can start planning for it. We can't raise some citizens' taxes all at one time to pay for these events. So in addition to the looks of the buildings and the roads being rough, it also affects our employees and their morale. So our employees are having to go into these deplorable buildings to do their daily job, and morale is just down. For example, recently we had to close a EMS facility because the water was leaking through the roof and causing mold issues. The bridges that continue to deteriorate. Our guys are out there replacing, having to explain to the citizens why they can't drive down their own road. So if nothing's done to find a solution, the end goal is only property taxes can be raised to pay for these projects. But one of the options to pay for it would be for a capital project sales tax. Currently, there's one being proposed that is projected to pay for $35 million worth of infrastructure and capital needs in the county. Those revenues will pay for items such as a new evidence center for the sheriff. It will begin to rebuild and fix the courthouse. It will also go towards parks, departments, new water lines, and a plethora of other things throughout the entirety of Lawrence County. The nice thing about the capital project sales tax is it will be funded by bonding out the money. We can go ahead and fix the roads and then pay it back over time as the revenues come in from the tax. So the nice thing about it is it's a fair tax to everybody. So everybody that buys a cheeseburger or goes to the grocery store, they will pay taxes on the things they buy. That way the burden is spread out amongst everybody who purchases items in the county versus just the taxpayers who are burdened already with property taxes just for the normal operations of the county. And also, folks that are coming through this county for sporting events, passing through and buying fuel at the gas stations, outsiders will be contributing to this tax and will be helping to pay for a lot of what's being proposed. So in November, voters are going to have to decide whether they support this or they don't support it. So in addition to the capital needs, there are also what we call quality of life issues. So those are our parks and our bike trails that are being proposed. So there is a major project that will benefit everyone in the county, and it's a solid project to vote for. So the nice thing and the idea is that it will increase employee morale, it will increase citizen morale, and it will attract more residents to Lawrence County, which means more taxes, which means everybody's property taxes could potentially get lowered once the status quo is reached. So it does have effect, not only on the current citizens, but new citizens and new businesses that are coming to town. So we cannot continue down the road that we are, because right now only property owners are paying to fix things in the county, even though everyone who lives here, whether they rent or still live at home with their parents, are benefiting from the items and the buildings here in Lawrence County. So by Penny for Progress, voting for a 1% capital sales tax, everybody will be helping out the community. So if you're interested in seeing the Ag Center built, or you're excited about the Clinton Library that's coming, or you're excited about the bike trails out by the hospital that's going to eventually connect to the Swamp Rabbit Trail, this might be something you can get behind and encourage your neighbors. So if you want to see this to be a better place and have a better quality of life that you desire, I recommend that you vote November for the capital project